All right, welcome everyone. It's Tuesday. We're here for Tuesday's Q&A live broadcast. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a little noisy here. And most of all, I thought more bars were more important than how quiet it is. So hopefully we won't get disturbed and all will go well today. So I am back in the Bay Area, and after some beautiful, beautiful journeys through Yellowstone and Idaho, and it's just been absolutely amazing. But it's good to be back here with all of you to entertain your questions. So be sure to post that in the chat, and we'll see what we have going on today. So we have France. Hello, Danya. Good to have you here. And Z. And Roma is back in London. And what kind of questions do we have today? While we're waiting for questions, I want to let you know about Friday's inspiration. I'm really excited about Friday. I don't think I have ever done a Friday's inspiration specifically devoted to men. So this is going to be really exciting, talking about their power, how they've lost their power, and we're going to do a clearing on how they can get their power back. So if you have men in your life that you want them to step into a balanced power, masculine, feminine energy, be sure to share this with them, and we'll see them on Friday. Greetings from India. Yes, Jalpa, good to have you here. All right. Good evening, Natalie. So it's nighttime for Natalie, wherever she is. Let's see what you have. Okay, so Natalie has a pinched nerve in her neck today on the right side. So again, I will always emphasize I'm not a doctor and I don't heal anything. I help empower you to heal yourself. So I'm always going to be looking at the energy of things and how the energy is related to whatever issue you're dealing with. So let's see about your neck, Natalie. And so, yes, you do have a cord right at the back of your neck. It's a feminine energy. Looks like it's a friend, but you'll know who you're struggling having conversations with. Okay, so we're just going to take this cord out. Now we could just gently pull it out, or we could use a violet flame. That's kind of the shortcut that we're using now for energy cords. I'm just going to gently pull it all the way out. And so now your throat chakra, it's open 100%. And so that might help. No, there's something else still there. So let's see what that is. Okay. So there's a discarnate being, which basically means a dead person trying to communicate with you right at your throat. So that can also create some blocked flow and create nerve impingement. So we're going to use a violet flame right at the throat here. It's a feminine energy, a relative. I'm not sure who it is, but at any rate, they're at a minus 15. So once we help them out, we're going to help them ascend so that they're not stuck down here on this lower dense plane when they can ascend and be much happier. And then any messages they have from you from that place will be much more supportive, more full of light. And okay, so let's see if that's all the way out now. Okay, so now there's no more cords in the throat. And let's help this woman ascend. So she has some beliefs in her sixth chakra that when she died, she was feeling very, very powerless. So she's still working through those energies, still feeling powerless. And when discarnate beings, dead people, basically start channeling through you and operating through you, you will notice their energies will be showing up in your energy field. So maybe you've noticed this powerless feeling in your own energy field or in your own life. And then we're going to go down to her root, also out to the third layer, where she also felt powerless. Okay, great. And then, so now, so now she's at a plus 30. So that means she has ascended. She's in a lighter density, and she has now elevated. So she's much happier. You'll be much happier. And I'm curious if this has made a difference in the pain in your neck. Let us know one way or the other. If it hasn't quite resolved this, then potentially you need a chiropractic adjustment. It's like it's a structural thing. But we tried this first, and so just let us know if that helped. Okay, great. What else do we have here? Nessa. And it's always helpful if you can let us know where you're calling in from when you ask your question. Could you please help me with my finances? My baby's father won't give me access to the account as I need help with it, and planning to be playing the lottery. Can you help me with that? I cannot help you with the lottery, but I will help you with your money vibration. And so I think you've been here before, so it would really be beneficial for those of you who like to come here on a regular basis to do your work in between, like run your energy in between to keep the flow of energy flowing, your vibration high. Right now, your money vibration. So he's manifesting what's already in your energy field. So your money vibration, Nessa, is only at 250. So that's low. So we'll do a quick money clearing, and anyone and everyone can benefit from this just by following along. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to put a grounding cord on your money pile. So if you imagine a huge pile of money sitting out in front of you, and it has its own private, separate grounding cord. So we're going to put that all the way, we're going to ground the money pile to the center of the earth. So if you've been struggling with money or having any money issues, everyone can benefit from this by following along. Okay, so now the money pile is grounded. So now we're going to start releasing out of the money pile the people's beliefs that are in your money pile. So we're going to start with moms and dads. So let's do mom. Yeah, so your mom's energy is in your money pile. Her, martyr energy, working really hard, struggling, suffering energy. Okay, good. And then let's release your dad's lack mindsets. Yes, he's also in your money pile. And then if you have, you have children. I don't know if they're old enough to be putting demands. It looks like they are in your money pile. So we're going to put their energy and their demands down this grounding cord. Okay, good. And then well-meaning family. Yes, there's some of that. Okay, well-meaning family. And then well-meaning friends. Friends sometimes try to be helpful, but okay, I don't see any friends in there. Anybody we've forgotten? Anybody related to work. So this could be like a business partner or clients. Anybody like that? Anybody that owes us money? No. And then last but not least, we're going to drain the 1%. That's that oppressive energy on the planet. We can all feel it. And they own most of the money. So we want to get their energy out of our money. So we want clean money. We want a clean fuel source. All right, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to remeasure money, your money pile. Now it's at infinity, which is where we want it to be. But now we're going to imagine a liquid gold stream of energy coming out of this huge money pile. And it's going to come directly into above our creative rings that are stacked above our head. And it's going to come down through those rings and recalibrate those creative rings. So that's where you hold your dreams and your desires. So what you desire with money is going to be manifested up here. So the thing about winning the lottery is what I'll just put in right here is that the majority of people who win the lottery lose their money within 3 to 4 years because they never changed their mindset. They never created a big container, an energetic container to hold their money. So that's the wealth vibration. And so what we're doing here is, in my opinion, more important than just playing the lottery, because if you have a low money vibration, you're just going to keep manifesting a low money vibration. So at any rate, we're going to bring in this high money vibration down through creative rings into the crown. So it's stopping right there, right at the crown. This is where you give yourself permission to have what you desire in your rings. Let's go out to the third layer where you feel powerless to give yourself permission. Okay, good. And then we're going to bring this money down through the crown, 6, 5, 4, stopping right at the heart. So let's go out to the third layer and we're going to pull in this energy that has you trying to prove your worth and value. Like you probably don't feel like you should have the money unless you did something to earn it or create it or, like proving that you worked for this money, like you had to do something to get the money. And so, 1, 2, there's also a lot of anger in the heart. So this is where you turn anger inward and kind of beat yourself up for all the coulda, woulda, shouldas. If I had done this, if I had done that, I wouldn't be in the position I am. So just let go of all the judgments in your heart. Good. So now we're bringing this money vibration down through the heart, solar plexus, where it's stopping again. So this is all the effort. Out to the third layer where money feels stuck. So this is the stuck energy where it doesn't feel like it's moving. Money maybe even makes you feel powerless. And maybe betrayed, like it doesn't show up when it's supposed to. And it just makes you mad. So if that's the kind of relationship you're having with your money, then money, if you had an angry relationship with a friend, like how often do you think they would come around to visit? Probably not very often. So we need to change our relationship with money like it's a person. We need to show appreciation for the smallest of things that show up, so we can tell the universe, yes, that's what we want more of. Okay, there we go. So bring this money down through the solar plexus, second chakra, spilling down the root. Now let's bring it up the front through the second, third, fourth. Okay, so let that money stir at the heart, because your very nature is abundant. Like we're made of the same stuff as the trees, which they don't have to worry about having enough leaves, And, all of nature, especially if you ever get out in nature. I've just been overindulging myself with lots of nature, and the abundance is unbelievable. And we're made of the same stuff. Okay, good. So let's bring this money vibration up through the heart, throat, 6 crown rings, down through all the layers of the aura. Let's clear the 15th layer. We're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to lift this 1% energy up and out of your aura. And then we're going to jump out to the 30th layer and do the same thing. This is where the reptilian energy hangs out. Okay, good. And then bring this golden liquid gold money energy. Let that reset the 15th and 30th layers of your aura. And then last but not least, we're going to clear the circle of reciprocity. So you're bringing the energy from the upper 4 chakras, heart, throat, 6 crown, all of your rings. You're going to bring all that energy out that right arm as you give out into the economy. Because money likes to flow. It doesn't like to be stagnant. It's like water. It's like a river. Okay, and then let's bring this abundant feminine flow into the left receiving arm. So it comes up to about the elbow, and it's stopping there. So you, and probably a lot of you out there, receive part way, and then it falls apart. So you want to bring the flow, complete the flow, keep the flow going every day. This is why you practice this. It becomes a practice, running your energy. And this is just one part of it. So if you don't have the 20-minute meditation practice called Running Your Energy, be sure to get it and use it. Half of it is devoted to raising your money vibration. So, doing this will clear it for now, but it's not going to stay clear. And so you guys have to do your part in keeping your energy field clear and in a high vibration. Okay, so now money vibration is high. We're going to make sure you're aligned with this money in all of your chakras. Yes. All right, so hopefully that will help Nessa, because the Father is just reflecting your energy. That's all that's happening. So, all right, Jackie, good afternoon. My daughter asked me to ask you if you could please check her. Okay, Jackie's daughter. The biggest thing that she's working on right now is right in her root chakra, where she doesn't feel safe to step into her power. Now, how that is showing up, I don't know, but this is the energy. So we're going to pull that in. This can affect so many different things, because that root chakra is foundational to all the chakras above it. It's also connected to the layer of your aura that's closest to the skin. So this can also affect you on a physical level, where you might not feel well. Okay, good. So that's good. And she also doesn't have a grounding cord. So let's get her grounded. That's another reason why that root problem was showing up. So got to get grounded. And I've recently discovered that about 50% of even advanced healers are not grounded. So, don't beat yourself up about it. Just now you know. And if she's on or she's available, ask her if she can feel the difference, so that we can tell other people how you're feeling after these brief little things that we're doing here, so that people can know that what we're doing is real. We're literally changing the vibrational frequencies so that you can feel it immediately. Okay, good. So let us know, Jackie, if your daughter's feeling that difference. Now, the rest of her energy field looks really good. So at least without getting into too specifics. All right, let us know. Okay, thanks, Jackie. And Z, please help me release parasitic implants. Okay, let's see. We discovered you had quite a few. Let's see, maybe you've released some of those. Let's see how many you have left. You have 10. We'll see how many are ready to release. I'm getting half, about 5 of them. And these are, these are all in your head. So this is going to affect your pineal gland, your ability to think clearly, the functioning of your brain. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a black flame, and we're going to put it right behind your 6th chakra. We're going to put it in, turn it up, turn it on. And we're also going to put another black flame right at the base of your skull, like right at the top of your spine where your head attaches to your neck. Put another black flame there. Okay, good. So we're just, this is actually the first time I've done implants live, so I'm just listening to what needs to be done. Okay, let's see how many are left. There's 3 left. Okay. In the head, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a red flame. So let's use a red flame. Same place in that the core of your 6th chakra. So it's going to be behind your forehead, about halfway into your middle of your head. And then use another red flame right at the base of your skull. Okay. Okay, there's 1 left. And you're going to have to let us know if you can feel a difference. And what does that mean? Like, how does it feel different? So we have 1 more. This is odd, but I'm just listening. It's saying that it's up in your nose, in your sinus cavity. Interesting. Okay, and it's saying to use a black flame. So we're just going to turn that flame on right there. And so for those of you who are wondering, a black flame is pure darkness. It's not black magic. I don't even know anything black magic. I'm not a witch. I don't train any of that stuff. I'm just all about energy. And so it was Magenta Pixie who I first heard talk about the black flame. And my initial reaction was like, oh, that's bad, black magic. But then I started looking at it more and remember my mentor, Masajati, talking about pure darkness. And so that's what the black flame is. It's pure darkness. See if that implant is now gone. Okay, good. So you still have 5 implants, but this is what's ready to release right now. So please let us know how that feels different in your body. Like maybe what you were experiencing before and what you're experiencing now. Okay, great. Thanks for asking. Was from being in icy rain. I don't know what that is referring to, Natalie. Oh, pinched nerve. Okay, got it. Okay, Okano, Onako. We'll do that for short. This is a bit embarrassing. Okay, well, thank you for putting it out there. You may be helping other people with your questions, so thanks for your bravery. But could you find out if my boyfriend still in love with his ex? They were together, but he's too close to his ex. I'm not sure that I understand the question. What? So I think you're asking if your current boyfriend is still in love with his ex girlfriend. What I am really more interested in is where your insecurities are coming from. Like if you were really fully in your power, it wouldn't matter because you would know where you stand. So you're doubting his love for you is what's happening. So I would rather clear the energies that are getting stirred up around this question, because it's I don't want to say it's petty, but it's not going to the core. It's not going to the core root problem. So in your sixth chakra, out to the second layer, there you have some anger that you're running through your beliefs, and so it's like you're mad at your ex because you still believe he's still in love with her, and here's the thing: if he's with you, then you should be owning that. If you're always worried, oh, he's still in love with her, that's how you push someone away, and then it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh, well, so that's what you want. So your thoughts, your thinking, your anger is going to create the very situation that you're afraid of. So let's clear that anger in your sixth chakra. And then in your heart, there's also a lot of anger where you turn it inwards. Like maybe you don't think you're pretty enough or beautiful enough or loving enough or nice enough or whatever the enoughness is. There you have some lack in your heart. And so this is creating this kind of thinking. And so learning how to self-generate love is super important, whether you're in a relationship or not. If you're relying on your partner to fill you full of love, to feel loved, you're going to feel very, very empty if he ever goes away. And so when we can fill ourselves up with self-generated love that happens right in the heart, then our partner can mirror back what we're already overflowing with. And then that becomes a beautiful thing. But if you're coming from lack and then you go and look in your mirror, who's your boyfriend, that's what he's going to show you, is where you don't feel the love you have for yourself. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then in your root chakra, out to the second layer, there's also some more anger. So this anger is what you're using to feel safe, to try and set clear boundaries. But in the long run, I think it will end up pushing your boyfriend away, which is exactly what you're trying to avoid, but it's the energy that you're projecting. Let's see how much anger you do have in your energy field. Still 50%. It's in your root out to that third layer. So let's pull that worry circle in with all of that anger, and we're just going to dump it down the grounding cord, because this kind of anger doesn't create anything productive. Like if you're angry because of human trafficking and you use that anger to get stuff done, then that's an effective way of using anger. But if you're just angry at your boyfriend because you think he's still in love with someone else, then that will push him away. Wow, it's noisy here today. Okay, let's see where the anger is now. Down to 15%. Still in the root. Okay, you have some people that are courting at your root. There we go. You have some people that are courting at your root, and so this is not even your anger. You have about 5 people. So you can either use a violet flame or just gently expand the circle with them on it, sending their energy back to them. Okay, so now the anger is at 0. So let us know if you feel calmer. So this might help alleviate some of your worry, but neither of them, his ex-girlfriend and your boyfriend, they are not courting to each other. So there's no like secret longing. I don't think it's unusual, once you've been in love with someone, that you could still hold a fondness for them in your heart. I know there's several people in my life that even though we're not together anymore, because we know it just doesn't work, but we still really love and care about each other. And even if I was in another relationship, that care for that and love and care and concern for that person, I would hope would not go away just because I'm in a partnership, because it doesn't mean that I'm going to want to be with that other partner. It's just love is, see, that the mindset that you're coming to this with is a lack mindset. Like there's not enough love to go around. There's plenty of love, and it should all be shared. All right. Not to be confused with sex. That's a whole different thing. Okay, yes, thanks for the reminder, Roma. Be sure to share this with people that you know would benefit from this. And we're here every Tuesday answering personal, specific to you questions for your challenges, and every Friday for Friday's inspiration at 11:11. And if you're coming on later, this Friday is going to be all about men. We haven't done a thing for men yet, so how they can step into their power. They've been very emasculated, so this will be really helpful for a lot of men. Natalie's from South Africa. Great, good to have you. And thanks for letting us know. Okay, here is someone with a sore throat. Vermita. Haven't had this for years. Okay, so again, I'm not a doctor. If this is a serious thing, be sure to go to your doctor and get professional help. But we will look at the energy today. So one of the first things that always comes to mind, like for sore throats, and this is just from personal experience, is that sometimes when you get constipated, it will cause, because the toxins get backed up. Sometimes that will create a sore throat. So make sure that that's not part of the problem. And okay, so you do have some chords or a chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of these are people. Let's use a violet flame and see what gets transmuted just by doing that right at your throat. Okay, good. Okay, so there's still some there. There's this is a dead people day. Another dead person. So we're some people trying to communicate with you that have passed on. So let's, but I only find what we're ready to release. And if it's causing a sore throat, that means that it's not working, right? So let's use a violet flame right at the throat, right in the middle of your throat, like inside. And we're going to transmute this energy so that these discarnate beings, basically dead people, the frequency is going to change so that they can't hold on anymore. They just let go. And this is how powerful we are. This is all being done with your free imagination, right? Okay. Something's still there. So now I'm finding a control being. So this we would use a black flame, that also right in the middle of your throat. I'm going to turn up this pure darkness so that we can transmute this energy. Whew. Okay, I think that was it. Yes. Okay, so now there's no more cords and your throat is open 100%, your throat chakra. So that's flowing now. So let us know if that feels any different. Yeah, because it's clear now. All right, Vermita, thank you for asking your question. Hey, Angelica, good to have you here. Christine's from Vancouver, great. And Zia's from North Carolina. And Minnesota, Vermita, okay, great. Jackie's from Reno. All right, see, we did some work on you. We'll give someone else a chance here. And Nessa's from Virginia. Yes, you're welcome. And Jalpa is from India. Can you check my sister? She's pregnant. Oh, congratulations. And not okay about her pregnancy. She's not ready, not happy, always stressed and sad. It's her last month pregnancy. She gave me her permission. Okay. Oh, so she's in her last month. Okay, hang on. Let me get a drink here. Let's put up an avatar for this, for the pregnancy. And yeah, she's bumping up against some past lives of dying in childbirth, and so there's that fear. That's part of the fear that's showing up. Looks like there were 3 lifetimes. Let's clear that first, and then we'll do the avatar. So right in the heart, where she judged herself, like maybe she felt like she did something that caused the loss of that child. So it's, I think I said she died in childbirth. Maybe that was it. But also the fact that a baby died in, shortly after, or it was stillborn or something like that. So there's all that kind of fear. And so she judged herself in that lifetime, thinking she had done something wrong. Okay. And then at the solar plexus, there's this stuck energy. Yeah, it looks like another stillborn. Okay, so we're clearing all of that fear out of this space. Okay, so the rest of that looks good. Okay, good. So that cleared the unresolved past lives, either of her dying or the child dying. So let's put up an avatar now for the pregnancy, and we'll make sure it's grounded, which it is, and the earth energy coming up through the legs. There's some fear at the root, out to that 3rd layer, that kind of powerless feeling. It's interesting that if there's some past life trauma, that you can bring it into this lifetime, and the pregnancy is happening with or without you, right? It's just, it keeps going, and it's not anything you have any control of. So you might fear that, or she might fear that, if she's used to trying to control everything. And so this is something she can't control. She has to go along with it and trust and, have faith that it's all going to work out. And so pregnancy can either be a joyous time where you can be in the joy and the wonder of this miracle that is happening in your body, or it can be a lot of this, the other can be another direction too. So that's what we're clearing out of this avatar. So let's bring pure source down through the crown of this avatar, 7, 6. So right at the 6th chakra, all the way up to the 25th layer, there's some fears. So fear of dying, that's one of the fears. So let's pull this fear in. And we're going to send it up. Let's send it up and out of her energy field. Well, up the avatar. Yeah. Okay, so coming down through the 7, 6, 5, 4, right at the heart, out to that 3rd layer. There's a lot of energy in here, like a lot of uncertainty around her capabilities of being a mom. Like she's not sure she can be a good mom. So we're going to take a lot of those judgments out of the heart of this avatar. And where she's still holding the anger for allowing this to happen, like not using adequate protection or whatever. Okay. Yeah. So definitely there's nothing you can do about that, right? It's here, it's happening, it's a month away. And so holding on to that regret is that energy will just go into the baby, and then the baby won't feel welcome. It'll always feel like a burden. So we don't want that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And then in the 2nd chakra, out to the 2nd layer, the creative energy here is a little bit blocked. And so this is, you need all the creative energy available for this creation. This is what a baby's all about. It's just pure creation. So let's access all of this creative energy. So this baby can be born healthy and happy and healthy and healthy. Okay, there we go. 2, 1. Okay, good. And then as we bring the energy up the front, 1, 2, 3, right at the solar plexus of this avatar, out to the 3rd layer, where there's more of that powerless feeling, like you can't control a pregnancy. It's going to happen. And it's going to be born unless you schedule a cesarean on a specific day and time. You don't know when this kid's showing up. It's going to make its presence. And this is the beginning of learning you don't control everything. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so coming up through the solar plexus and the heart, throat, 6 crown rings, aura. I'm going to clear the 3rd layer so we take more of the effort out of this space, so it doesn't have to be hard. It can have a lot of joy in it. Okay. 2. Then we're going to go out to the 15th layer, and we're going to pull that 1% energy up and out of this energy field. Okay, great. And then also the 25th layer, we'll start at the bottom. This is where there's more fears. Yeah, so it would be a good idea for her to listen to this clearing several times before the baby is born, because every time it'll help this to deepen. And then let's clear the circle of reciprocity out that right arm, in the left, putting those fingertips together through the front and back of the heart, throat, 6 crown rings. Okay, good. So that looks a lot better. And if she's available, have her tell us how that feels different. If it feels better, if she's feeling a little, maybe less worried. That's helpful for people to know, so we know we're doing real things here. Glasses. Okay, let me see if I can read this here. We have a Instagram. A lot of people on Instagram. Great. We have a comment, which is good. I feel fixated on a childhood trauma. This is from Kate. Physical assault from my father. Please help to clear some of the effects from that. Okay, great. Oh, yes. And so this kind of trauma, I've also experienced the same thing from 2.5 to 5, and it's you clear it in layers and bits and pieces, and because it's a lot to integrate in. I'm getting that it happened at the age of 12, so that's much older, but still, that's like right at the beginning of puberty and, trying to step into your womanness, womanhood, and then something crazy like that happens. So let's see where you're lit up right now about it, and so we can clear what's getting lit up. In your root, out to the second layer, where there's a lot of rage. There's a lot of rage at your root. And yeah, so right now, as I tap into your anger and measure it, it's at 100%. So this doesn't serve you. It kicks you out of your body so that you're only in your body 15%. Like all this anger doesn't feel comfortable. And so it makes you want to leave your body. So we're going to just send it down the grounding cord, and I'll help you with this. So just take a deep breath. We're just going to let all this anger go down the grounding, or at least whatever you're ready to let go of right now. I want to let go of all of this anger. It doesn't mean there won't be more anger in the future, because it comes out, and as you go deeper and deeper and deeper with these clearings, you find more stuff. There, yeah, that's way better. Okay. Wow. Did you felt that difference? Like your anger dropped to 0. Let's see how much you're in your body now. 100%. So it's like bam, you just like let it go and popped back into your body. So let us know how that feels. I think she 2 and 3 actually. So let's see. Yes. Okay. So that, yes, there's something else that happened then as well. So your 6th chakra, second layer, that's some anger there. So I think we had to let go of the chunk from 12 first to get to this younger stuff. So there's some of those beliefs right at that 6th chakra that make you angry. 6. And then right at the heart, out to that 3rd layer. So this is where there's a lot of judgments. You're still holding on to some judgments right in your heart. Yeah. Making yourself wrong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Yeah, so that's what you're ready to let go of right now. So let us know if that feels different. And then we can let everyone else know that we're doing real things here. Okay, great. This is what we were working on before with, this is not Jalpa, this was I forget her name, but her sister. Anyway, that still applied to the person I was working on. You're welcome, Nessa. Let us know how it feels different. Okay, so so this is what Nessa has to say. You are so right in all you told me. I so appreciate how I can continue holding this energy and make it mine, I guess. So continue to run your energy on a daily basis. Get the 20-minute meditation, and yes, continue to focus on that. So I'm glad she was the one with the boyfriend. So good. All right, Fatima. Can you check me? I feel like I am stuck since 2014. Nothing changed for good. I have lost a lot. Everything I get in deep. She's getting deeper and deeper in the ditch. All right, Fatima. First of all, you don't have a grounding cord. So that's paramount. You won't release anything or change anything without a grounding cord. So we're giving you a grounding cord in present time. Really important for you to run your energy every day. That's the only way you're going to continue to change these frequencies. And you're also holding on to a lot of anger. So anger is a very low vibration, and it's almost impossible to generate money, wealth, abundance, prosperity with a lot of anger in your root. It's like they're opposite energies. So we're just going to help you release that anger right at your root. You are also in 100% anger. And for those of you who want more help with the anger, I would suggest if you go to my website, there's a little, it's called I'm Ready for My Breakthrough. It's a little mini course, and it has an amazing exercise in there that helps you to release anger. It's a 3-day exercise. And so I highly suggest that you get that. There's also some really powerful meditation in there as well, but it's specific for those of you who are struggling with anger. It's very inexpensive as well. It's doable, even if you don't have any money or very little. So let's see where else you're holding anger. At the heart, where you're judging yourself mercilessly. You're being really, really hard on yourself. And that doesn't help anything. It makes it worse. That's the ditch that you're talking about. I said ditch, but getting deeper and deeper. That's why. 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay. You're down to 15% anger. There's still a little bit in your root. And so I appreciate your gratitude, everyone, that you have gratitude for what we're doing here. But to me, it's more important that you can tell people how you're feeling different and what this has changed for you in this very short amount of time. Okay, so we're letting go of more of that anger. Okay, so now the anger is at 0, you're grounded. That in and of itself will make a huge difference. We are at the top of the hour, and we're going to get kicked off of Instagram here any second. So that's all the questions we have time for. Here is the 20-minute guided meditation that you can download, and this is what you should be practicing every day so that you can maintain this vibration. And we will be back on Friday for Friday's inspiration to entertain a very amazing subject. I'm excited about it. That has to do with men. So if you have any men in your life, share this with them. Have them come on board Friday at 11:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to talk about men and like what happened to your power. Where's your power? So we're going to help you step into your power, but a balanced power, masculine, feminine energy. I'll explain it all. It's going to be amazing. So come back on Friday to enjoy that. Thank you all for joining us today. That's all we have time for. And be sure to come back early next time and post your questions. All right. Sending so much love. Namaste.